Yo, hey, what's up? It's Wednesday, March 21st, Comic Book Wednesday to be exact. And hey guys, what's going on? Just got back from my local comic book store a few hours ago, and I had the privilege of reading a nice haul of comics that I picked out today. And I want to go ahead and share with you really briefly of the ones that I picked out, and the ones, actually, all of them I recommend to you guys. First one, guys, I want to pick up, or at least mention, The Amazing Spider-Man number 662. This is a brand new one that just came out today. I'm assuming this starts an actual new story arc. I haven't picked up 661 or 660 where Spider-Man's in space. I didn't really pick those up. I didn't really find them interesting. Sorry, I'm sorry guys. I know there's a lot of you Spider-Man fans out there, but I just did not find them interesting. But this one I did. And the reason why, there's one reason why I picked this up, was the ending. I'm not quite sure if I should show you the page. Yeah, I'll show you the page. But basically, real quick before I show you the last page, this, apparently there's a group of villains that's actually came together, and they're launching a plan of world destruction or global catastrophe, where basically people are passing out, animals are dying, crops are dying, kind of like a famine of some sort, if you can see here. See that? And it's all because of this plan these villains have put together. Now, that kind of intrigued me. You know, I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, some type of global catastrophe that's going to be happening, and Spider-Man's going to be involved in solving this mystery. But the very end, guys, was what really intrigued me to get this issue, and it's right here. I'm trying, guys, not to bend these pages. Sorry, I'm kind of anal about that, but it's right here. Bam. Spider-Man again has a new costume. And what does he say? Avengers Assemble. Now this again is prior to this page, guys, where apparently he's going up to the Avengers in the round table, and he's basically mentioning, hey, why are we talking about what's going on? We don't need to talk about this. Let's just get our asses in gear. And Spider-Man then jumps to the next page, Avengers Assemble. And that's pretty cool. I really like that costume. So that's why I picked it up, guys. Hopefully, if you haven't picked it up, check it out. Next one I want to go ahead and talk about is Justice League number 7. Justice League number 7, guys, was a pretty cool read. One thing I do want to mention, I know a lot of you know that Shazam is going to start being introduced into this new DC world. And I really thought Shazam was going to make an appearance, you know, fighting Superman or you know, fighting the Justice League. But no, it doesn't. The storyline, guys, first I want to talk about with Justice League. Apparently there's a new, I guess, new villain that doesn't really seem all that powerful. The Justice League, they're able to stop this villain. And I'm assuming the story is more oriented to how the Justice League, the members, are getting along with each other. There's still some feuding, fighting, arguing. Green Lantern is still, you know, being overly cocky, not really listening to Batman. And the press, the media, the government, they're seeing that, and they're showing a little concern. So that's what basically the whole story was about, is, hey, you guys are still fighting, what's going on? I thought you were friends. But anyways, guys, to get to the Shazam, I'm not really going to tell you a whole lot about both stories, is because I want you to pick up this issue. Hopefully this intrigues you to pick it up, or at least read it online. It's basically the Shazam storyline is going to like an introduction, you know, again, kind of bringing along Shazam's origin, how he first came about. Let me go through a couple pages. The last page looks really, really cool, guys. Again, there's Billy right there. The last page was really cool. It's a really nice drawing, rendering of Shazam, as you can see here. But one thing that really kind of got me scratching my head was this right here. Each and every month in Justice League. So I'm assuming that Shazam is going to be part of the Justice League comic book every month. So I'm assuming the last 5 or 6 pages is going to be dedicated towards the story of Shazam. That's kind of smart on DC's part. This way they don't have to spend the money and the time of putting out another book that no one may pick up. I'll pick it up. I like Shazam. But again, this makes sense. You know how they're doing this. They're introducing him into the comic book world by basically splitting up one comic. And nope, guys, the price did not change. The price is still $3.99. So yeah, it's kind of like 2 stories in one for the same price. Next, guys, I want to talk about is Deadpool. Not really much I want to say, guys. I'm not too quite sure if all of you are Deadpool fans, but apparently in this upcoming storyline, Deadpool will be dying. But we all know how comic book heroes, or at least villains, die for a little bit and they come back, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know. But in this story, guys, it kind of makes sense where it kind of makes me remember back in the X-Men 2, the movie, how they had that anti-mutagen, the anti-mutant serum. And if you got basically injected with the serum, it takes away your powers. Well, it seems to be somewhat the same scenario in this story, where there's this anti-serum where Deadpool gets finally, in this issue, he gets injected in the chest, and it gives the impression, it's like, oh shit, you know, hey, I'm going to be normal, I'm not going to have my healing powers. But yet, there's a little twist. Deadpool, for the past, this past year, Deadpool's been wanting to die. He doesn't want to live anymore. And what I mean by that, I reference the issues where he goes against the Hulk. The Hulk basically just pummels him, and Captain America brings him back, you know, basically, because with his healing factor, he puts Deadpool back together and he heals and he comes back to life. But anyways, Deadpool, he wants to die, and apparently his wish is going to be granted soon. So, I'm a big Deadpool fan, guys. If you are too, check it out. Next one I want to talk about, guys, the last 2 that I picked up today, brand new. Nightwing and Batman. Now, Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder have been doing an excellent job on Batman, but the reason why I'm talking about both these at the same time is because the storyline ties together. Now, with the Batman storyline, it's currently in with the Night of Owls. Nightwing ties into that. I don't want to indulge too much on the storyline because I want this to entice you of picking up both books. But be warned, guys, the very last 5 pages of each book, they're almost identical, meaning the storyline. Batman and Nightwing are talking, having a conversation, and it's the same in both books. And the reason why is because that conversation they're having goes into the Night of Owls story. Okay, I don't want to give too much, guys. I probably have already given too much already, but that's all I'm going to say. So if you are going to pick up Batman number 7, pick up Nightwing number 7, and you'll understand why. It actually talks a little bit more about the Court of Owls and Nightwing, how he's involved, than Batman. So yeah, pick up both books. Next one, guys, I want to talk about is my eBay purchase that I did last week. It came in the mail, I believe, on Monday. Fantastic Four number 8. I love this cover, guys. It introduces the Puppet Master and how he's controlling the Fantastic Four. However, the cover itself, the comic, I would say is probably maybe fair to good condition. There's a slight tear right there, and it shows its normal Marvel chipping on the edges. But other than that, guys, I mean, it's in really, really good shape. All pages are there. The spine is not falling off, or at least the cover isn't falling off the spine. It's in really good condition. I believe I bought this for like 50 bucks. I say it's double that if I wanted to sell it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Last one, guys, I want to talk about is this one. And this is actually dedicated towards Hippie Collectibles. He's another YouTube user, or at least a video blogger on here, that's actually discussed this specific book. This one, however, is a reprint. The one Hippie Collectibles has is the actual first printing copy of this comic book, and it came with Stan Lee and John Romita's autograph. When I first saw that, I was like, wow. My comic book store got this in today. Even though I know it was a reprint, I had to get it because of the artwork, the cover, and it's super huge, guys, compared to a standard, even compared to a Silver Age comic. Check that out. It's freaking huge. So that's pretty much it, guys. I know this video was kind of fast. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. Let me know. Until then, peace.